Hey, TikTok, Rico Knows here. If you didn't hear the news, Kyrie Jackson has passed away from a car accident last night. Now, I don't have all the details. I haven't really looked into it. I'm actually on vacation right now.
If you want a great example of what is wrong with today's media, look no further than this.
If you haven't looked into Kyrie Jackson's death and the death of the two other people that were in the car with him, then why are you making a video toting you were right? You made a 2-minute, 16-second video without knowing the facts about what happened. 3 families lost their sons. And if you did read the police report, their car is the one that got hit. Their car is the only one that had fatalities in it, and the person who hit them was speeding. The police are even saying that alcohol may have been involved. And regardless of all of that, he was in the passenger seat. He wasn't behind the wheel. But you don't care about that, do you? You just want to tote the facts. I was right. How does him getting killed in a car accident prove that he's not a good guy?
Ben Likes Sports on TikTok would check Rico, but let's hear more from the latter.
Here's what I want to say. Somebody reached out to me in my DMs and said, Rico, you were right because you said he was a terrible person and you said he was this. I just want to get this out there right now. When I talked to former players who have played, former teammates who have played with Kyrie Jackson, they all had the same kind of message, which is an immensely talented person, terrible person.
So just to be clear, NFL player Kyrie Jackson lost his life in a car accident, which CBS Sports wrote. According to Maryland State Police, Jackson was one of 3 fatalities in the accident that took place early Saturday morning in Prince George's County. Their preliminary investigation indicates another struck the vehicle Jackson was in, and then Rico does a victory lap?
And if he's not a good guy like you're toting, does that mean that he deserves to get killed in the car accident?
Details of his car accident, so I'm not going to sit here and say I was right in any regard.
Oh, you're not going to say you're right. That's very respectable of you. Only you did. You put it in a playlist titled I Was Right. You made sure to get all the hashtags in there, promote your brand at the expense of this young man dying.
Frankly, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees right through this. Shout out to Ben once again, who will feature momentarily.
Really, you're the end result of your own decision making. But right now, I don't handle death like everybody else. Like, I don't care about death. Death doesn't really move me all that much. I've seen a lot of death in my life. It's just the nature of who I am. So while everybody reacts to death differently, I am going to sit here and tell you guys that you can learn from other people's mistakes, whatever it is.
A few things to break down. All right, so there's a lot to hate here. A lot. First, he's playing up this, alpha male-ish character, I don't have emotions. Death doesn't affect me. I'm strong, which is preposterous. That was obviously BS. Secondly, he is implying Kyrie Jackson made a mistake in the crash, which I have to reiterate, he did not. RIP. While police are saying the investigation is ongoing, one thing is clear. This was not Kyrie Jackson's fault, but Rico, if he were to know anything, would have never, ever put out this video under a playlist proclaiming he was right when he is 1,000,000% in the wrong. That's why he deleted it.
I saw the post on Twitter where everybody's saying, all I heard is good things about this man. He worked so hard. He made it from a deli, working in a deli. He had no interest in him out of high school, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, the reason he had to be at a deli and the reason nobody had interest in him is because he was kicked out of 4 different universities for substandard conduct. And for the last 12 months, he had managed to do the right things while at Oregon. Not even 12 months, but for the last 8 months or so, he managed to do the right thing.
As the video plays, it just gets worse and worse.
This young man finally made it to the NFL. And right before he got to live out his dream, he got killed in the car accident. And you're talking about, well, death doesn't bother me. I'm strong. And that's not a flex, dude. The fact is 3 families lost their sons. And you took time out on your vacation to claim that you were right.
Fast, you make poor decisions, you're going to die fast, and it might be the end result of your decisions.
He was in the passenger seat, and he got hit by another driver. What possible bad decision did he make, other than being in the wrong place at the wrong time? You should genuinely be ashamed of yourself, dude. I'm ashamed to even be on the same platform as you, using a young man's death as an opportunity to promote your brand and try to prove yourself right. That is absolutely disgusting.
Well done, Ben. Well done. This is the final hoorah of his I Was Right Kyrie Jackson video.
If you live fast, you make poor decisions, you're going to die fast, and it might be the end result of your decisions. That being said, There's a family out there hurting because they just lost somebody they love and care about. I don't know them personally. I don't wish anybody condolences. I don't get down like that. I don't send prayers or none of that shit. I don't care about any of that. Your problems are your problems. Your deaths are your deaths. Mine are mine. So it is what it is, right? So it's unfortunate, but please stop spamming me about how right I was. We don't know the details. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows.
No, he doesn't. However, it appears his twin brother may.
I don't wish anybody condolences. I don't get down like that. I don't send prayers or none of that. I don't care about any of that. Your problems are your problems. Your deaths are your deaths. Mine are mine. So it is what it is, right? So it's unfortunate, but please stop.
It's unfortunate, and your problems are your problems. Your debts are your debts. Like, who the are you, bro? Honestly.
This is TikTok user Marantz Rants, who says he is Rico's twin.
You know what's crazy? Somebody says this about you and your son and your kids to you, you probably would feel a certain way about it. And if you didn't feel a certain way about it, that says a lot about you. That's someone's son right there. And then you, with the responsibility of having the largest platform that anyone has, freestanding. You're not employed by anyone. You're your freelance reporter, and you have a very big following. And you have the responsibility to say the right thing when no one's watching. Have some integrity. But instead, you say to sensationalize your stance because you want to be different.
And he would have a lot to say on the subject.
Someone just died, bro. Oh, death is easy. Death happens all the time. All right. Well, answer me this, bro. Who's going to be at your funeral? Exactly.
Plus, he would explain his relationship, or lack thereof, with his brother. It was embarrassing. But let's get back to Kyrie Jackson. He was a recent selection of the Vikings. He attended the University of Oregon under Dan Lanning. Standing at 6'4", playing DB, he was full of potential. Yet his life was cut short, along with Isaiah Hazel, 23 years old, and Anthony Lighton Jr., 24 years old. The three were high school football teammates at Dr. Henry A. Wise Junior High in Maryland, wrote NFL.com. Via the post, the driver of the Infinity, who police identified as Corey Klingman, 23 years old, of Upper Marlboro, and her two passengers were also uninjured. Why is that always how it goes? The driver of the other car was also not hurt. Efforts to reach Corey were not successful. Furthermore, all three played football for Coach DeLon Parrish and won multiple state championships as he built a dynasty, winning 43 straight games and three state titles, from 2015 to 2018. Jackson finished his collegiate career at Oregon. He previously enrolled at the University of Alabama. Lighton played at Florida State and Penn State. Hazel played at the University of Maryland and the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Rest in peace to all three. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.